It's another weekend, and the live action is going to be on La Liga, and Real Madrid is going to be taking on Sevilla, Barcelona, Athletic Bilbao, and these are the two games. These are the two games we will be looking at on today's episode. I think we will be looking at Real Madrid versus Sevilla first. I think, right?
Sure.
So, what do you think about this game? What is your expectation?
Yeah, indeed, yes, indeed. This very match will be one of the most exciting match.
Yeah.
In Spanish
football.
In Spanish football, this very weekend.
Yeah.
Looking at the form of Madrid.
Yeah.
The likes of the fantastic Bellingham.
Okay.
For club and country.
Yeah.
And Ramos is also coming home. Ramos is playing against his former club.
I think that is going to be a very big factor.
Yes.
Ramos always want to prove people that don't believe in him that he still can do it or something. So I think he want to prove a point in this game. So it will be very difficult for Madrid to score. I think that is what I'm seeing, because he's the type of player that is very resilient and always want to prove a point.
Sure.
So I think it's going to be one of the factors in the game that we have to be talking about. But like you were talking about a player like Jude Bellingham.
Sure.
I think this guy has been so fantastic this season. And I think all the attention of Madrid team the focus is just always on Bellingham right now. We were thinking that, before the start of the season, almost everyone was thinking that it's just going to be vinijunior.
Sure.
Getting the number 7 jersey and all that, and what he has been doing consistently for the past 2-3 seasons.
Sure.
And so everyone was thinking maybe he's just going to be the star man or something like that. But we've seen a new star.
Yes.
A 20-year-old boy from Tottenham to Real Madrid.
The guy is a firepower.
And he has just taken the league so easy. He's scoring the goals, he's assisting, his work rate and everything is so fantastic.
Whatever at all you did in football, Bellingham will give you.
Yeah.
For now.
Yeah.
And he stands all. You can't be in a team like Real Madrid for a first season, lifting the team in your shoulders and
20 years old.
Nah.
It's unrealistic to expect from
Bellingham is doing.
And I think King Carlo is doing something very fantastic this season. This season he has realized that Modric, Kroos, they should not be playing in a game together.
Sure.
If you pay attention, Real Madrid versus Atletico Madrid, it was a game that Madrid lost because of the tactics that he played. Modric, Kroos together. You know, Atletico Madrid is always going to give you a fight.
Yes.
So you have to have players that is going to match them boot for boot. Sure. They are a very physical team, but he made a mistake playing Luka Modric, Toni Kroos. Toni Kroos, Luka Modric is almost like you have a red card.
Yes.
Because when they have to win the ball, those guys, they don't win balls.
Yes.
They are only good on the ball, but when they lose the ball, they cannot tag and win it. So I think he has realized that, and he has started, if he's playing Modric, then Kroos is on the bench. And if he's playing Kroos, Modric is on the bench. So at least they always have someone, a leader, that the midfielders, the Camavinga, the Tchouameni and all that are looking up to. Even though we have someone like Valverde that is a leader that they can be looking up to, but they still need the presence of Modric or Kroos somehow, some way in the middle of the pitch to always be leading them. But Madrid defense line is going to be a problem because still they haven't gotten any defender back. Militao injured, Alaba injured, and Nacho is also on red card and he'll be missing this game. Even though he'll be available for Barcelona game, but he will not be available. So I think Tchouameni will be slotted into the defense line. Like last match, the way he did it. He slotted Tchouameni with Rudiger in the defense line. Yes. And Camavinga played as a defensive midfielder.
Sure.
So I think that's the kind of tactics he's going to play.
You see, let not also underrate this the Sevilla team.
Yeah.
The likes of Fanta and Nesri, the midfield, this team, Rakitic. So I think this game, if I'm to predict, both teams will score.
Sure. Because in the last, even before we proceed to that section, in the last 4 games, Madrid won all the last 4 games. But Sevilla always score in each of those games.
Yes.
So I think what you are saying makes sense. Sevilla is definitely going to score. But Madrid haven't conceded in their last 3 games in the league. They haven't conceded 1 goal. So is it that they are going to be solid again, or they are still going to concede? They are going to concede today.
And Nesri and his other colleagues will pull the trigger.
Yeah.
Definitely. Because you see, the defense of Madrid is not that stable.
Yeah.
They are not compatible. So definitely this guy will love to penetrate.
Yeah.
But this very game, Valverde will score.
Valverde will score.
Yeah, Valverde will score.
Yeah, because for 12 games, he likes to come up with goals and all that. So I think what you are saying also makes sense when it comes to this Real Madrid team. And the way, he's one of the players that when it comes to technical abilities, when it comes to like scoring goals and all those things, I think he's even ahead of Bellingham. Bellingham knows where to position himself and get the ball to score. But this guy is something different. He's someone that can stand just outside the box and shoot, and he can score. He's very accurate when it comes to his shooting skills and all those things. So I think it's going to be a factor. But one of the players that we need to also focus on is Luka Bacchio. This guy, they signed him. They are number 11 JC. He's one of the guys that is always, he has pace, he can dribble, he knows how to create chances and all those things. And he's very, very energetic. So it's one of the guys that is going to, put Madrid on pressure.
Sure.
And also one of the players that we have to be looking at, Mariano Diaz, former Real Madrid player.
Yes.
He now plays for Sevilla.
Sure.
So I think he's not going to start definitely.
Yes,
but
he
I think if he happened to come into the game, he want to prove a point.
Yes.
And don't forget, most Madrid former players is always able to score against Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Their former players are always able to score against them easily. I don't know how it's always happening. We can talk of Di Maria, we can talk of Alvaro Morata, you can talk of this guy, Oja Mayora, James Rodriguez. They all score against Real Madrid. So I think it's something that we cannot just, blind side on. So I think it can be a factor. Sergio Ramos, Mariano Diaz, something is definitely going to happen.
Yes, Ramos will definitely show his leadership qualities.
Yeah.
Because he's playing in Sevilla, and this Madrid team are also coming to visit them. So at any cost, Ramos will try to deny the likes of Jude Bellingham not to be on the topic.
And he will be very, very aggressive.
Yes.
Trust me, he's going to be very aggressive. If you watch him against Barcelona, he was so fantastic.
Yes.
He made a mistake scoring an own goal at the end of the game, but he was so good.
Yes.
So I think these big games, he has played against so many times.
You've seen it all.
You've seen it all. So big games, I think, it's just going to be...
Big games are for the big guys.
Yeah, for big guys. Sure. So I think he's going to show up.
Yes.
Guys, that brings us to the end of today's video. We'll be doing another show, but on Barcelona, and it's going to be the next episode. For more of this content, be sure to subscribe and don't forget to like the video. We out, and peace.